Good morning, my friends. I hope you had a great week and weekend. We're going to go into our morning song, and with this one, I'm going to make it a little bit more groovy this time. So let's see what we got. One, two, one, two, three. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon to you. Music is beginning, there's so much to do. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon to you. Alright, let's get into it. So I filled up a glass here for our first Takadima activity. And it's not for drinking water, it's for using as an instrument. So you can do this too if you'd like. You can fill up a glass. And I'm going to do an activity later on where we will use glasses with different levels of water in it to make music. So for this first Takadima, I'm just going to tap the beat on the glass with a pen, just a simple pen. And then we're going to do our Takadimas, ta-ta-di, Takadima over top of it for our first exercise. So there's our beat. Okay, so I'm going to do the call, so, and then you can repeat afterwards. You'll do the response. So first me, ta-di, ta-di, Takadima, ta, go. Me, ta, 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 Takadima. Takadima, Takadima, ta-di, ta. Takadima, 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 ta. Ta-di, 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 ta. Takadima, 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 ta. Let's switch to our hands this time. Ta-di, 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 ta. Takadima, 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 ta-di. Ta-di, ta-di, Takadima, ta-di. Ta-di, ta-di, Takadima, Takadima. One more time. Ta, 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 ta-di. And it's important to know with Takadima that every time I clap, whenever my palms are facing together, that's on beat number 1. And then when I flip my hand, that's beat number 2, beat number 3, beat number 4. So last week, I talked about something called the pentatonic scale. We're going to move back a little bit, and we're going to talk about what a scale is. So remember the do, re, mi's that we would be doing? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Those different symbols from the bottom to the top, from one do to the other do, that is called a scale. So I brought out the boom whackers today because we're going to talk about what a scale is. And it's sort of like going up stairs or maybe taking the elevator. If you live in an apartment building or you've been to an apartment building before, there are different levels in the apartment building. Okay, so I've got a song which is called Elevator. And we're going to try out this song together. And it talks about going from the first floor all the way to the top floor, to the top do, and then back down again. Let's see how the song goes. You can feel free to sing along or maybe do your actions too, your hand actions along with my boom whackers. Okay, here we go. Let's do it really slowly. Step into the elevator. And we're on to re. Going to the top. Tell the operator where you want to stop. People stand quietly. Some go in and out. to T now. Listen to the operator calling out. So we made it all the way up to do. And now we're going to start. The operator's going to call out. He's going to say, first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, fifth floor, sixth floor, seventh floor, eighth floor. And then we're going to take the express elevator all the way down. Here we go. Express to the first floor. Zoom. So we jumped all the way from the highest floor, all the way back to the lowest floor, which was from the highest do all the way to the lowest do. So that's called elevator. Now that we've gone through the elevator song with the boomwhackers, I'm going to play it on guitar and I'm going to sing it. And I'd like for you to sing it along with me and try out some of the hand actions. So the first note we're going to start on is do. So the lowest do, or the big red boomwhacker. Do. So the first lyric is step into the elevator. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step into the elevator, going to the top. Tell the operator where you want to stop. People stand quietly, some go in and out. Listen to the operator calling out. First floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, fifth floor, sixth floor, seventh floor, eighth floor. Express to the first floor. Zoom. Nice. So this song is a song called Great Big House, and its lyrics go like this. Great big house in New Orleans, 40 stories high. Every room that I've been in filled with pumpkin pie. So that's the original song's lyrics, but for this activity, you're going to get to put in your favorite pie at the very end there. At the very end, it has a mi, re, do, mi, re, do. And we can also see that with the boomwhackers. Mi, re, and then do. So yellow, orange, red. It has a mi, re, do at the very end. And in that section, we're going to put in our favorite pie. So I'm going to put in rhubarb pie, but you might want to put in apple pie or strawberry pie or blackberry pie, whatever sort of pie you're feeling like. So let's have some fun with this song. Great big house in New Orleans, 40 stories high. Every room that I've been in filled with rhubarb pie. So that was my favorite pie. We'll do it again with rhubarb pie. Here we go. Try to sing along. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Great big house in New Orleans, 40 stories high. Every room that I've been in filled with rhubarb pie. So this time I want you to put in your favorite pie into the part where I had rhubarb pie before. I go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Great big house in New Orleans, 40 stories high. Every I've been in, filled with great big house in New Orleans, 40 stories high. Every room that I've been in, filled with great big house in New Orleans, 40 stories high. Every room that I've been in, filled with I bet that was a nice pie choice you chose. Alright, so let's try out this song from last week. It's called Eyes the Bye. You can use spoons or you can just clap along. Try clapping or using your spoons and singing. If you got the beat last time and we're just doing that without singing, that's awesome. But see if you can also sing at the same time. Let's slow it down a little bit. Eyes the bye who builds the boat. Eyes the bye who sails her. Eyes the bye who catches the fish and brings them home to Liza. Eyes the bye who builds the boat. Eyes the bye who sails her. Eyes the bye who catches the fish and brings them home to Liza. Let's do it again. Here we go. Eyes the bye who builds the boat. Eyes the bye who sails her. Eyes the bye who catches the fish and brings them home to Liza. Eyes the bye who builds the boat. Eyes the bye who sails her. Eyes the bye who catches the fish and brings them home to Liza. Awesome job. And remember the spoons, the Newfoundland people would use them because sometimes they didn't have drums to use. So they would just use 2 spoons that they would get from their kitchen drawers. You can use spoons for this one. You can use sticks as well. Or you can just use your hands. This one's called J'entends le moulin, or I hear the mill wheel. And let's try this one out. Remember with ticka ticka taka, you're going to play your spoons or clap on the ticka ticka taka. Let's start from the top. I hear the mill wheel ticka ticka taka. I hear the mill wheel turning. My father builds himself a house. I hear the mill wheel turning. He has 3 carpenters to help. Ticker-tacker, ticker-tacker. I hear the mill wheel ticker-ticker-tacker. I hear the mill wheel turning. Good job. Remember the mill wheel, when it turns, it makes kind of like a ticka-ticka-taka. So that's the reason why that sound is used in that old Quebec French song, Canadian French song. This is a song originally by an awesome Canadian musician called Fred Penner, and we're going to do a version of this song today. What I want you to do for this song is pretend you're a cat. Maybe you have a cat and you could follow that cat around for this song. Or if you don't have a cat, you can think of a cat that you know or you've seen before, and you can pretend to be like that cat and really slink around and stick up your back and pretend to have a long tail. And at one point, I'm going to get you to do a meow as well during this song. Okay, so let's see how this goes. So you can start slinking around right now like a cat. Let's listen to this story. Old Mr. Johnson had troubles of his own. He had a yellow cat that wouldn't leave its home. He tried and tried to give the cat away, and he gave it to a man going far, far away. But guess what? The cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. He thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. It just couldn't stay away, away. Meow. Can you do that meow? Meow. So he gave it to a woman going up in a balloon. He He told him for to take it to the man in the moon. The balloon came down about 90 miles away. Where the balloon is, I can't say. Here we go. But the cat came back the very next day. But the cat came back. We thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. It just couldn't stay away. Let's get to the meows. Meow. Can you do that meow? Meow. 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 So he gave it to a man going way out west. Told him to take it to the one he loved the best. First the train hit the curb, then it jumped the rail. Not a soul was left behind to tell the gruesome tale. But the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. We thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. It just couldn't stay away. Meow. You try that? Meow. 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 One more. Meow. Nice one. That's a really fun one. So I was just using glasses filled with different levels of water for making music there. So for this song, I want you to find 2 glasses in your house and fill them up with different levels of water, and then find a pen or something to hit them with, and be very careful because there's water in here, and if they're glass, they're easy to break, so be really, really careful if you're using them. And we're going to play a song called Band of Sounds, and with this song you're going to get a chance to play your glasses. So when I call to you in the song, I'm going to say, and all the glasses go, and then you're going to get a chance to play your glasses on your end with your water in it. And then I'll get you to do one more instrument in there, and that second instrument is clapping, so you can also just do clapping like this. Or just like this, however you want to clap. So I'll say, and all the clappers go, you'll clap along. Clap, 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 clap. Okay, so this song is called Band of Sounds. So for this song, you should be ready to clap, and you should have glasses with different levels of water filled, so you can use them as your instrument, okay? So, and you can feel free also to sing along with this song too. So definitely try to sing along with me. 1, 2, 1. We're making a band of sounds, but we sure could use some instruments. A band of sounds, but we sure could use some instruments. Okay, so glasses, and all the glasses go. So play your glasses with water in them. Back to the chorus. We're making a band of sounds, but we sure could use some instruments. A band of sounds, but we sure could use some instruments. Let's do clappers. And all the clappers go. Clap along. We're making a band of sounds, but we sure could use some instruments. A band of sounds, but we sure could use some instruments. Let's go back to the glasses. Here we go. And all the glasses go. Cling, 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 cling. We're making a band of sounds, but we sure could use some instruments. A band of sounds, but we sure could use some instruments. And all the clappers go clap, 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 clap. And all the glasses go together. We're making a band of sounds, but we sure could use some instruments. A band of sounds, but we sure could use some instruments. Let's do glasses together this time. I'll do it as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're making a band of sounds, but we sure could use some instruments. A band of sounds, but we sure could use some instruments. Nice job. That's a fun one. That's really fun because we get to play a little bit together and play some music. All right, it's time for our meditation, and for this week we're gonna do a kindness meditation. So this is one we've done before, and with this meditation I want you to think of something that you've done that has been kind over the past couple of weeks, and think of that thing and how it's helped somebody. And then I also want you to think of something that you are going to do in the next few days that's going to be kind for somebody. So think of what that thing is going to be. Let's put our hands on our legs, point them to the sky, palms up. Sit up straight and close your eyes. Breathe through your nose, relax your shoulders. Out through your mouth, in through your nose. And think of something you've done over the past couple of weeks that has been really kind. Who did you help when you did that kind thing? Who did you make feel good or feel happy? Was it a kind thing for your family or for a stranger? And now think of how that kind thing made you feel, and feel all the warmth that it made you feel, because it probably made you feel pretty good. Now think of something that you're going to do over the next few days that's going to be really kind for somebody. It will make you feel good inside. What does that look like in your head? What does that kind thing look like in your head? Who is it going to help, and who is it going to make happy? Let's take 2 more deep breaths and think of the feeling that you'll have after you do that kind thing that you're planning to do. Let's open our eyes. Good job, my friends. Let's do our goodbye song. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Hey, 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 goodbye. Thank you for singing and dancing. See you next time. Bye, bye. All right, my friends, I'll see you next time. I hope you have a wonderful week.